Anytime, anywhere education. Witchcollege.co.
Aromagees Botanica, a metaphysical store for mind, body, and spirit. Oils, herbs, candles, crystals, teas, handmade soaps, tarot cards, everything you need on your magical journey. Daily psychic and tarot readings, classes, witchcraft, pagan, and hoodoo supplies, most of it made in-house. Try our free dress your own candle station. From spiritual gifts to ritual supplies to religious books, we have the widest selection of metaphysical products in all of Tennessee since 1999. It is our goal to inspire everyone to explore their spirituality in their own way by offering information and products in a nurturing multicultural environment. Open 7 days a week. 223 Donaldson Pike, Nashville, Tennessee, or visit us online at aromagees.com.
Hi, Jason Hoddle here. My craft name is Fluffy. I'm a tarot reader, and I'm excited to work with you through tarot to help you discover the best possible version of yourself. Together, we can help you tell your story, and we could also project the story you desire into your future. I am a three-legged wolf. I lost my lower leg last year through an accident, but through that accident I found my humor. And through humor I found my magic. And through humor I found love. Through humor I've discovered all things are possible. So give me a call, text me, all over Facebook. Use the hashtag #WithTheFluff through social media to track me down. Love ya. Bye.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Arcane Arts. I am your host, Reverend Jedite. This weekly show is meant to help teach Wicca and Witchcraft. I have been practicing for over 22 years and want to share what I've learned along the way. Today we will be starting with introducing the basics, Wicca and Witchcraft. Let us begin our exploration by delving into the heart of Wicca, its origins, core beliefs, and fundamental principles. Wicca's origins can be traced back to pre-Christian pagan traditions in Europe. These ancient belief systems often centered around nature worship, honoring deities associated with the natural elements like the sun, the moon, the earth, and water. Practices include rituals, ceremonies, and folk magic, all deeply connected with the rhythms of the seasons and agricultural cycles. As Christianity spread across Europe, these indigenous pagan traditions faced suppression, leading to their preservation in secret, esoteric practices. In the mid-20th century, a man named Gerald Gardner emerged as a key figure in the revival of witchcraft traditions. Gardner, an Englishman, claimed to have been initiated into a surviving coven of witches in the New Forest region of England. Drawing inspiration from these ancient practices, Gardner founded what is now known as Gardnerian Wicca. In 1954, he published Witchcraft Today, a book that introduced Wicca to the public. Gardner's teachings emphasized the veneration of nature, ritual magic, and the worship of both a god and a goddess. In the following decades, Wicca began to spread beyond Gardner's original teachings. Different branches, known as traditions, emerged, each with its own interpretations of Wiccan practices. Raymond Buckland, for instance, introduced Gardnerian Wicca to the United States, where it eventually evolved into a number of diverse traditions like Dianic Wicca and Eclectic Wicca. This diversification allowed Wicca to adapt to the cultural and spiritual needs of a broader range of people. In the 1970s, the feminist movement greatly influenced the development of Wicca. Feminist Wicca, also known as Dianic Wicca, emphasized the worship of the goddess and celebrated female spirituality. Dianic Wicca played a significant role in empowering women within the religion's context, providing a space where the divine feminine was central. As the internet became widely accessible, information about Wicca proliferated. Eclectic Wicca emerged as a popular approach, allowing practitioners to draw from various traditions to create a personal, eclectic form of witchcraft. This open-minded approach encourages individual exploration, leading to a rich tapestry of beliefs and practices within the Wiccan community. In summary, Wicca's journey from ancient pagan roots to modern spiritual practice is a testament to its adaptability and enduring appeal. Today, Wicca stands as a vibrant, diverse, and inclusive faith that continues to draw inspiration from its historical origins while evolving to meet the needs of contemporary seekers. What is Wicca's core beliefs and principles? Central to Wicca is the veneration of nature. Wiccans view nature as sacred and believe in the presence of a divine force that permeates all living things. This divine energy is often personified as the goddess and the god, representing the feminine and masculine aspects of the universe. The worship of these deities is not polytheistic in the traditional sense, although some groups do practice it in the traditional sense, but instead it acknowledges the multifaceted nature of the divine. What is the Wheel of the Year? Wiccans celebrate the Wheel of the Year, which consists of 8 Sabbats or festivals spaced evenly throughout the year. These celebrations mark significant points in the natural cycle, such as the solstices, the equinoxes, and cross-quarter days. Each Sabbat is a joyful and meaningful holiday, incorporating rituals, feasting, and communal activities. The Wheel of the Year represents the eternal cycle of life, death, rebirth, echoing the rhythms of nature. Magic, usually spelled with a K, in the Wiccan context is an integral part of the practice. It is seen as a natural force that can be harnessed for positive purposes, such as healing, guidance, and personal transformation. Wiccans conduct rituals to attune themselves to these energies, using tools like ethymes, wands, candles, and crystals. Circles are cast to create sacred space, and within these circles Wiccans work their spells, honoring the elements and the deities. Wiccans adhere to ethical guidelines, the most well-known being the Wiccan Raid, which states, "And harm none, do what ye will." And this emphasizes the importance of not causing harm to oneself or others in one's actions. Additionally, Wiccans follow the law of threefold return, which suggests that energy one puts out into the world, whether positive or negative, will return to them threefold. This practice encourages responsible and mindful behavior. In essence, Wicca is a spiritual path that celebrates the divine in nature, emphasizes personal experience and responsibility, and encourages harmony with the earth and all of its inhabitants. It is a religion of reverence, respect, and receptivity, inviting practitioners to explore the mysteries of existence while honoring the interconnected web of life. Now let's address some common misconceptions about Wicca, dispelling myths and shedding light on the realities of this nature-based religion. Misconception number 1. Wicca is satanic or evil. In reality, Wicca is not Satanism, nor does it involve devil worship. Wiccans do not believe in the Christian devil. Instead, we honor nature and its cycles, practicing our faith with a deep reverence for life and our earth. Wiccans follow ethical guidelines such as the Wiccan Raid, promoting positive actions and harmlessness. Misconception number 2. Wicca is dark and dangerous. In reality, Wicca is like any other religion. It has its light and its shadow aspects. While Wiccans do practice magic, it is intended for positive purposes, such as healing, guidance, and personal growth. The Wiccan Raid emphasizes the importance of not causing harm, ensuring that the intentions behind magical workings are ethical and responsible. Misconception number 3. Wiccans cast harmful spells on others. Wiccans do practice spell work, that is true, but it is not used to harm others. The Wiccan Raid's core principle, "And harm none, do what ye will," emphasizes the importance of ethical magic. We believe in the law of threefold return, meaning that energy that one sends out, whether positive or negative, will return threefold. This encourages our responsible and mindful use of magic. Misconception number 4. Wicca is not a real religion. Wicca is indeed a legitimate and recognized religion. It is a belief system that involves spirituality, rituals, and a deep connection with nature. Many Wiccans gather in covens or practice as solitary practitioners, celebrating the cycles of the moon and the changing of the seasons. Wicca's recognition as a religion varies across countries, but it is essential to respect and acknowledge it as a valid faith. And the last misconception, last misconception that I'll cover here. Wicca is a New Age fad. In reality, while Wicca gained widespread visibility in the latter half of the 20th century, its roots are deeply intertwined with ancient pagan traditions. The practices and beliefs found in Wicca have historical significance, drawing inspiration from pre-Christian nature worship and folk magic. Its enduring appeal and continued growth highlight its significance as a genuine spiritual path. By understanding these realities and dispelling misconceptions, we can foster a greater sense of acceptance and respect for Wicca, appreciating it for its rich history, diverse practices, and the profound connection with the natural world. What does Wicca look like today? Today, Wicca encompasses a wide range of beliefs and practices. While traditional Wicca, such as Gardnerian or or Alexandrian, follows specific lineages and initiatory traditions, there are also eclectic and solitary practitioners who create their own unique paths, drawing from a variety of sources. Myself, I practice eclectic Wicca, based heavily off of the Corellian tradition, and it also influenced by the writings of Oberon Zale Ravenheart, and that's how I will be. That's where I'll be coming from in upcoming videos. This diversity allows individuals to find a version of Wicca that resonates most with their personal beliefs and experiences. Many Wiccans choose to practice within covens, small groups led by a high priestess and or a high priest. These covens provide structured rituals, training, and a sense of community. Alternatively, there are many solitary practitioners who perform their rituals and spells alone, often tailoring the practice to fit their individual spiritual journey. Many Wiccans do tend to start as solitary practitioners and may eventually join a coven. Or they may start with a coven and then move to solitary practice. It is not odd for practitioners to move between one or the other. The internet has also played a significant role in the growth and dissemination of Wiccan knowledge. Online communities and social media platforms have provided a space for Wiccans to connect, share insights, and seek guidance from experienced practitioners. It has made information more accessible, especially for those who may not have local covens or mentors to learn from. There is a plethora of books, websites, online schools, podcasts, and YouTube channels dedicated to Wicca and witchcraft. These resources cater to beginners and experienced practitioners alike, offering information on Wiccan history, rituals, spell work, and the development of a personal spiritual practice. Wicca and witchcraft have left a mark on popular culture. Books and movies and TV shows often incorporate elements of Wicca or witchcraft, leading to a greater awareness and interest in the religion. Characters like those on Charmed, or in books like The Witching Hour by Anne Rice, have contributed to this trend. Wicca's reverence for nature has also made it attractive for those concerned about environmental issues. Many Wiccans are passionate about eco-spirituality, emphasizing the importance of living in harmony with the earth. This eco-conscious perspective aligns with the growing global awareness of environmental conservation. In some places, Wicca has achieved legal recognition as a legitimate religion. This recognition allows Wiccans to practice their faith openly and without discrimination, and it's essential for progress in terms of religious freedom and acknowledgement. Wicca is open to individuals of various backgrounds, genders, and sexual orientations. This inclusive approach has contributed to its appeal as it welcomes people from diverse walks of life. In conclusion, Wicca is a new religion. It is a complex and beautiful tapestry of traditions and faith that practices and sorry. In conclusion, Wicca is a complex and beautiful tradition. Its openness to diversity and its ability to be adjusted for an individual practitioner's personal path makes it a wonderful tradition for people who want their path to really fit who they are. And now that we have an idea of what Wicca is, let's talk a bit more about magic, or witchcraft. In Wicca, magic is seen as the art of causing change in accordance with one's will. Wiccans believe in the interconnection of all things, where energy flows through the universe, connecting every living being. The practice of magic in Wicca is deeply rooted in this belief, where rituals and spells are performed to harness and direct this energy. Wiccans adhere to a moral code known as the Wiccan Raid, which states, "And harm none, do what ye will." This emphasizes the ethical use of magic, promoting positive intentions and actions. We use various tools and symbols in our magical practices. Athames, which are ritual knives, are used to channel energy. Wands represent the element of air and aid in focusing intentions. Chalices symbolize water and are used to hold ritual liquids. Pentagrams, often worn as jewelry or drawn during rituals, symbolize the 5 elements and offer protection. Additionally, phases of the moon, herbs, and crystals play significant roles in Wiccan magic. Each has its own unique properties and is utilized to enhance the power of spells and rituals. In the realm of Wicca, various types of magic are practiced, each with its own unique focus and purpose. A couple of examples are ceremonial magic, which is often rooted in ancient traditions. It involves elaborate rituals, precise invocations, and the use of ceremonial tools. It is a deeply spiritual practice aiming to invoke deities and spiritual forces for specific purposes such as gaining wisdom or spiritual enlightenment. Green magic, also known as herbal magic, harnesses the potent energies of plants and herbs. Wiccans believe that all different plants possess specific magical properties, making them ideal for healing, protection, or ritual work. From brewing herbal teas to healing to creating sachets for protection, green magic emphasizes the natural world's power in spellcrafting. Divination. A common and essential aspect of Wiccan magical practices. Wiccans use various divination tools such as tarot cards, oracle cards, runes, or scrying mirrors to gain insights into the past, the present, and the future. By tapping into their intuition and the energies around them, practitioners interpret symbols and patterns, offering guidance and clarity on different life aspects. Kitchen witchery focuses on the magical use of everyday items found in the kitchen. Practitioners infuse cooking and baking with intention, imbuing the food with specific energies. This type of magic often emphasizes the importance of mindful, intentional cooking, believing that the energy put into preparing the meal affects those who consume it. Elemental magic centers around the 4 classical elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Practitioners work with these elements to bring balance and harmony into our lives. For example, earth magic may involve grounding rituals, while fire magic could focus on transformation and energy. By understanding and connecting with these elements, Wiccans enhance our magical workings and spiritual practices. There are dozens, if not hundreds, of other types of magic that I don't have time to mention here, but I do want to explore them a lot more in detail in further episodes, so stay tuned for that. So, how do you get involved with Wicca and witchcraft? For those interested in exploring Wicca and witchcraft, there are many ways to begin your journey. Start by reading books on Wicca and magical practices. Most well-stocked bookstores will have at least a section covering either Wicca, witchcraft, or it may be listed under New Age. You can join local covens or other groups online or in person, which will provide opportunities to learn from more experienced practitioners. And no matter what, remember, respect others' beliefs. This is paramount in the Wiccan community. Approach your learning with an open heart and an open mind. And there you have it, a brief overview of Wicca and its aspects, and its key aspects, along with a basic overview of witchcraft. Remember, Wicca is diverse and vibrant, and this video only scratches the surface. If you're interested in learning more, there are plenty of books, online resources, and local communities that can provide further insight. And I will be producing more of these videos on a weekly basis, each one going into a new topic more in depth. And I thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And feel free to check out my website at wiccan.pw, where you can find my online book of shadows and learn a lot more. And until next time, may you blessed be.